Buzzer TV presents vintage game shows on Amazon.
Ace is high. Deuce is low. Call it right and win the dough on Card Shark. And here's the host of Card Shark, Jim Perry.
Hi, thank you. Hello there. Welcome to Card Sharks, a game of decisions. Thank you. You're very kind. Thank you for joining us. We are in the middle of a great match with two nice ladies, so let's open the board and get to the cards. Janice and Ann, if you will, start loading in the cards, and we will meet today's Card Sharks. Hello, Khaki Gray, our champion. Nice to see you again. Won't you remind us about yourself?
Hi, I'm from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, and I'm going to be a dentist. And I'm going to take some of the money that I won yesterday and go parachute out of an airplane.
No, wait. You're going to what?
Parachute out of an airplane. I've always wanted to do that. And I checked the yellow pages, and there's an ad in there. You can go for lessons for 3 hours, and then you get to jump.
I hope that we're not sorry you won the money, Khaki. Nice to have you back. And, of course, you did win $1,400 yesterday. You're playing well. And so is our challenger, Jill Barnhill. Hi, Jill. Nice to see you again.
Nice seeing you again.
Won't you remind us about yourself?
I was a truck salesman for 9 years. I retired last May to have a baby and become a full-time housewife and mother.
Somebody told me you were a very successful truck salesman.
Yes, I was. I was tops in my division on the West Coast, and I did better than any man had in my position before me.
Selling trucks?
Yes. Vans to diesels, big ones, small ones.
How does a man feel coming in and there's a lady selling him a truck?
Oh, I think they're very nice. I think they think they can take advantage of it because they think that you don't know anything about it. But you just smile. And
then you get them, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Good luck in the match to both
you.
of you. Each player has their own deck of 52 playing cards. They're shuffled and cut before we go on the air. And the red cards on the top will be played by our champion, Khaki. The lower cards, the blue cards, will be played by the challenger, Jill. And as we left off, we played the best 2 out of 3. And Jill won the first game in the match. So we're starting the second game. The object of the game, to work your way across the board, predicting whether each card is higher or lower than the one that precedes it. Before you can begin calling high-low on the cards, however, you have to first answer a high-low toss-up question. They're all based on a poll of 100 people, and they test your ability to judge human nature. Starting game number 2, the first question to you, Jill. We polled 100 women across the United States who have been married more than 25 years and asked them, in all the years of your marriage, was there ever a time when you seriously considered getting a divorce? How many women said yes?
Oh, gee. From past experience, I would say 70.
70?
Yes.
She says 70 out of 100 women married over 25 years have thought about divorce at least once. Higher or lower, Khaki?
I think it's got to be higher, because if they're honest, everybody, after 25 years, you got to think that at least once.
Yeah, at least once.
At least once.
If it is higher, Khaki, you'll go to the board first. If not, it'll be Jill. The actual number of women married over 25 years who have seriously considered getting a divorce is 49. It's not higher. Jill. Wow. Jill, we'll take a look at your base card. You have a 7. Now, you won the high-low toss-up question, so you have the right to change it if you'd like.
Jim, I would like another card, please.
Here's the next card off the top of your deck. You must play this one. It
Oh,
is the
that's
queen.
much
Good
better.
change.
I'll take that one. We'll go on to the next card, and I will say it is lower.
Lower than a queen. Remember, if it's another queen you lose, it must be lower than a queen. It's a 4.
Good card. Good card. I'll keep going, and I'll say the next card is higher.
Higher than a 4. Remember, if you make a mistake, you lose all the cards back to the base card.
It'll be higher.
It'll be higher.
Yes.
She has confidence. Higher than a 4.
Oh!
It's a 10. Now do you want to freeze or continue?
Freeze, Jim.
You'll freeze.
Yes.
We'll move the freeze bar over. Can't take those cards away from you. You need just 2 to win, and you've kept Khaki away from her cards. So, Khaki, the question to you this time. We polled 100 newlywed men from 25 years married to newlyweds. We asked those newlywed men, who's a better cook, your wife or your mother? How many men said that mother is a better cook?
Newlyweds, I think probably mother was a better cook. The question is, how many said their mother
How many
was
said
better?
mother is a better cook?
Oh. 52.
52 say mom was a better cook. Jill, higher or lower?
I would say most men are used to their mother's cooking. Their mother, of course, has had more experience in most cases. I would say higher.
Even higher than that?
Yes.
The actual number of newlywed men who like mothers cooking better than their wives is 47. It's not higher. Packy. Yeah. 47. And they are liable to be the next group looking for the divorce soon. Kaki, we are going to take a look at your base card now. It is a jack. You want to play that?
Lower.
You're going to play it lower than a jack. Oh, no, it's an ace. Lose that card. That gives Jill a free chance. Jill, you did not win the high-low toss-up question. You must play off the 10 and call this one.
Okay, Jim, I'll say the next card will be lower.
Lower than a 10. It's a 9. One card to go. Are you going to try it or are you going to freeze?
I'm going to go it all the way. I'm going to say the next card is lower also.
Lower. If this is lower, you are the winner and the new champion on Card Sharks. Lower than a 9 for the win. We have a new champion. Congratulations, Jill. Fine win. Kaki, thank you so much.
Enjoyed it. Thank you.
That's nice. And good luck with the parachute jump.
Thank you. I'm going to enjoy that, too.
Okay, thank you for joining us, Kaki. Come on down here, Jill. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll get to the money cards where Jill can win thousands right after this. Good news. Well, Jill Barnhill, you've got $200 already, winning 2 games. How come you win on that 9?
I figured Kaki's cards were so bad the first time. I knew she had to have good cards that last time. I didn't want to give her a chance. I knew she'd run them.
I won't doubt your logic.
I knew she would.
Let's open the board and get to the money cards. Come on over, Jill. All right, Jill, now that $200 that you won in the game, that's yours to keep. We won't take that away from you, but we're going to give you now new money to play with, and this time you're going to bet that money.
Okay.
Starting on the bottom line, $200. You bet that as you wish on these 3 cards. When you move up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money, and again, it's your decision how you bet it. $50 minimum bets until you get to that top card, the big bet. And there you must bet at least half the money.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I sure am.
You did good selling trucks. Let's do
Yeah,
good here.
let's do good here. Okay.
$200. And as in the game, a choice of 2 base cards. Your first one is a 4.
Oh, good
You want to play
card.
that?
I'll keep that card, Jim.
All right, you got $200 and a 4, Jill. What do you want to bet on
I'm
this
going to
card?
go 200 that the next card is higher.
Whole thing. Remember, as in the game, if it's another 4 you lose, it must be higher than a 4.
Right.
$200 higher than a 4. It's a 5. $400 now.
400, I will bet 200 that the next card is also higher.
$200 higher than a
Yes.
5. It's an 8.
An 8.
You're sneaking around, but you're getting it. Now you've got $600 and an 8.
Okay. I will bet $100 that the next card is higher.
Higher. $100.
Uh-huh.
Higher than an 8. Oh, yeah. Face card. King.
Good card. Good card.
And a great time to get it because you've got $700 and a king. Now we add the other $200. You've got $900, Jill, and a
Okay,
king.
Jim, I'm going to go the whole 900 that the next card is lower.
All or nothing. $900 lower than the king. Oh! Another king. Oh, Jill,
Oh,
doggone it.
well.
You don't feel too bad.
No, I don't because I still get a chance, another chance.
That's the
Another
way to
king.
feel. Come on down here, Jill, because you're the champion and you'll meet a new challenger right after this.
Real
Don't go away. You had to go with it. I love it. Okay, you ready to meet a new challenger? Janice, if you will, start loading in the cards. 2 brand new decks of cards, all shuffled and cut. And while Janice is doing that, we'll meet our next challenger on Card Sharks. Hello there, Victor. Victor McFarland. We couldn't get the microphone up high enough for you there, Victor. Tell us about yourself, sir.
Oh, I'm originally from Middletown, Ohio, and I'm now a third-year law student at UCLA.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So that's the last year, right?
Yes, I am.
Good. How tall are you, Victor?
Oh, I'm about 6'5".
Gee, I'm 6'4". You make me look like a midget up there on that pedestal, too. Nice to have you here with us, Victor.
Thank you.
Good luck in the match. And Victor, as you know, will play the lower cards, the blue cards. Jill, the red cards on top. And the question to you, Jill, we asked 100 married men across the United States, has your wife ever spent so much money that you took her credit cards away? How many men said yes?
Oh. Knowing myself, I go crazy with credit cards. I will have to say, I will say 30.
30?
Uh-huh.
She says at 30, the men have taken the credit cards away from their wives. Victor, higher or lower?
Oh, no, the temptation must be great. And I'm going to say it's going to be higher.
You say even higher than that. I must tell you very quickly, because I just read it. Henny Youngman, the comedian, said he lost his credit cards and someone found them, but he's not reporting it because the guy is spending less money than his wife did. Okay, the actual number of married men who had to take their wives' credit cards away is only 10. It's not higher. Jill, yeah. Darn right. My wife wouldn't let me. Jill, we'll take a look at your base card. You have a king.
My good old friend, the king.
Your old friend.
Jim, I'll go the next card higher. Lower, I'm sorry. No, lower. I'll retract
Jill, you're
that.
so used to looking at those kings. Lower than a king. It's a 9.
And I think I'll freeze there.
You'll freeze it. All right. That keeps Victor away from the cards. Victor, we'll go to you with a question this time. We asked 100 women, do you think it's wrong to make love with a man on the first date? How many women said it was wrong?
Oh. Speaking from personal experience, or maybe I shouldn't speak from personal experience. In a liberated society, I don't think it would be too wrong, or most women wouldn't think it was wrong. I would say 35.
35. Yeah. Says that 35 women said it would be wrong to make love on the first date. Jill, higher or lower?
I would hope it would be higher, Jim.
You're going to say it was higher?
Yes.
You know what strikes me as funny about this? There was a time when the question would have been kissing on the first date. The actual number of women who believe it's wrong to make love with a man on the first date is 72. It's higher, Jill. Yeah. All right, Jill, you want to change that 9 now?
Yes, I'd like to change the 9 now.
Here's the next card. It is a 5.
That's
good change.
better. Okay, we'll go on to the next card, and I'll say it's higher.
Higher than a 5. It's a 9 again.
Okay, I'm going to go on, Jim. I think the next card is lower.
This time? Why are you going on this time?
I don't know.
Lower.
Just have a feeling the next card's
Lower than
lower.
a 9. We'll see if she's right. It's a 3. She is right.
I'll take it. I'll go all the way now. Say the next card is higher.
For the first game of the match and $100, higher than a 3. It's a king. She did it. That time you like to see that king. Yes, indeed. Janice, if you will get set up for the next game. Victor, you're not discouraged, are you?
Not too much.
All right. You've got to make a comeback now. You need 2 in a row. And with this next game, Jill, we'll start with a question to you. We took a poll of 100 unmarried women across the country and asked them, do you wish you were married? How many women said yes? Tough question.
Oh, that's a tough question. I think most women in general would like the security of growing older with a companion. I will say 65.
We only asked them if they wanted to get married, you know. Okay.
Well, they hope to stay married.
65 out of 100 women said yes, they would like to be married. Victor, higher or lower?
I believe most women nowadays are self-sufficient. I would say the number's lower.
Lower than that?
Yeah.
The actual number of unmarried women who would prefer to be married is 48. It's lower, Victor. Yes. Jill, and you, the leading truck saleswoman on the West Coast. Victor, we'll look at your base card. You have
that's
3.
Great. That's great. Oh. I'm going to stick with that base card, Jim, and say the next card is higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 2. Great for Jill, who gets a free chance to play this base card, a 6.
Oh, a 6. We'll go higher, Jim.
Higher than a 6. No, it's another 6. It's not higher. Couldn't take advantage of it. Janice will fill in the spaces, and we go to a question to you, Victor. We polled 100 fashion models in New York City and asked them, in all honesty, do you think you're pretty when you're not wearing makeup? How many models said yes?
I believe most of the women to be models have to have a certain amount of innate beauty. So I would say 75.
75. Just 75 of them said they're still pretty even without makeup. Jill, higher or lower?
I would say it's higher, Jim, because most of these girls have to have a natural beauty to begin with. And makeup is very, nowadays makeup,
Right.
there's
But
not
of
the
course
big
the
deal
question
about it.
is, what do they think about themselves? The actual number of models who think they're pretty without makeup is 53. It's not higher. Victor. Still looking at a 3. Victor, do you want it?
I'm going to stick with it and say higher.
Higher than a 3.
All
This
right.
time it's very much
Yes.
higher. An 8.
Great, now we're rolling. I'm going to say lower.
Lower than an ace. It's a 9.
right. I'm going to have to freeze, Jim.
You'll freeze it right there, needing only 2 cards. And you were looking at those questions there, right?
Yes,
Only
I
2
was.
more to go. That's important to the strategy. Let's see how Victor's strategy makes out right after we take time out for this. Jill leads 1-0 in the best 2 out of 3 match, but Victor needs only 2 cards to tie it up, while Jill needs 4, and we go to question number 3. Jill.
Yes.
We asked 100 married men in a previous audience, do you wear a wedding ring? How many men said yes?
Oh, gee. What are these married men questions I get?
Are you married, Jill?
Yes, I am.
Oh, well, see, you should.
But I have to, I'm speaking from experience, and my husband doesn't seem to fall into any of these categories.
Oh, I see. He doesn't wear a wedding ring.
He has one, but he doesn't wear it.
Oh.
Okay, I'll say 65.
65 wear their wedding ring. Victor, higher or lower?
I don't think that many men wear wedding rings anymore. I would say it's lower.
You say lower.
Yeah.
Oh. My wife insists on the one here, and when I go home, the one through the nose.
Right.
The actual number of married men who said they wear a wedding ring is 53. It's lower. Victor. What do you think of the 9?
I don't think about it. I like to change it.
Don't want to think about it at all. We have a king.
All right. I would say it's lower, Jim, please.
Lower than a king.
All
jack.
right. Let's keep on going and say it's lower.
If this is lower than a jack, we've got a tie match to tie it up.
All
You did it.
right.
It's a 3. We got a tie. You're clear the board, set up for the tiebreaker. Yes, indeed. Each player. What are you whispering, Jill?
You're going to lose this one, Victor.
Oh, I see.
I've got news for her.
Put the whammy on, all right? 3 cards as we set up for the tiebreaker and 3 questions. And the first one goes to you, Victor.
All right.
We asked 100 married women, does your husband give you an allowance each week? How many women said yes?
Oh. I don't know if it's considered an allowance anymore. I think more people share, but I would have to say 75.
75 say they get an allowance. Higher or lower, Jill?
I'm going to have to go lower, Jim. I think that's kind of an outdated idea.
The actual number of married women who said they receive a weekly allowance is 30. It's lower. Jill, yeah. All right, Jill, we'll look at that all-important base card. There are just 3 cards up here. You start with a queen.
Queen, good. I'll keep the queen, and I will go the next card lower.
Lower than a queen.
Gonna be lower.
Oh, no, it's an 8. Big break for Victor. We'll take a look at your base card. It is
All
a
right.
4.
Higher, Jim.
Higher than a 4.
All
It's
right.
a king.
I say it's lower.
If this is lower, we have a new champion for the win. Lower than a king.
All
It's a 4.
right.
He did it. Knocked over the king of the president. Victor, congratulations. Fine win. Jill, thank you. Excellent. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
And you are leaving us with $300.
Yes, that's better than I came down here with.
Good. Thank you, Jill.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for joining us. Victor, come on down here with me. Congratulations again. The money card's coming up. Oh, I never had to do this in a long time. We'll be right back right after this. When you finish law school, what are you going to be doing, Victor?
I'm going to get my MBA next year.
Get the master's. Then what?
I'm going to go to the highest bidder.
Oh, I see. Well, when next we meet, we're going to be playing the big money for the money cards with Victor. That's great. That's good. Would you like to get your own firm then after that?
Yes, I'd like, after about 5 years of putting a little money aside, I'd like to start my own thing and maybe work with starting up minority firms and stuff like that.
That would be good. That would be nice. Good. We'll look forward to you making lots of money with the money cards when next we meet on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
A representative of the studio audience will receive a complete Angel's Flight wardrobe of slacks, coat, and vest. The youthful silhouette that started the disco look, slim, smart, sexy, Angel's Flight by Tobias Cutts and Company. And some of our contestants will receive a True Test waffle baker and grill from True Value Hardware stores, who combine value and personal service in over 5,000 locations nationwide, and a gift set from new improved Breck shampoo. Now you can see, feel, and smell what new improved Breck shampoo does for your hair, and the selection of Tenti products. The great new building set from Hasbro. With Tenti, it's a snap to be a better builder. And from West Clocks, the smartly styled compact, Big Ben solid state LED digital AM FM instant on clock radio. West Clocks looks ahead in time. A Tally Industries company. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Charts. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.